Welcome, Aries, to your beginning of the month reading for October. Hope your friends are doing great out there. If your friends like this, please like and subscribe. Okay, friends, let's see what's going on with you in the beginning of the month. Look at Aries. And I'm getting into your energy of what you're thinking, feeling, or the energy surrounding you. Best message for Aries. The Queen of Pentacles coming up. Ooh. The Queen of Pentacles in your energy is just showing that everything right now within you and surrounding you seems pretty simplistic. I feel this very nurturing, simplistic energy that's surrounding you as you're holding your money over here. Your job is going good. Everything seems to be working in your favor as the Queen of Pentacles. If you're looking for that job, you've got that job. It's just a very peaceful kind of, it's a lot of contentment going on. Content where you are, feeling like you're right where you're supposed to be at the beginning of the month. Very good energy. Prosperity begins. This card doesn't just represent the Queen of Pentacles, but it's going to be the overall card for the reading, which is prosperity begins. So wherever you felt like your trees were not being fruitful, you feel like they're growing fruit now. This is what's keeping you so content over here, though, Aries, is because you do feel like whatever you sowed, you are now reaping the rewards from. Very nice. In the present, you have the foundations and achievements. That's why. Like the rainbow came through for you. The universe in the recent past. Oh, discontent and boredom. So if you ever felt like there was any kind of boredom going on around you, you don't feel that anymore. So anything that felt like there was discontent coming your way, well, we'll have to see how that's going to work out, right? You're not allowing that anymore because you're going to keep the contentment that you already have. So if someone's trying to do something to you or something comes up to make you feel sad, you're taking your control back over here. Okay, so going to the universe over here, it feels like you walked into a new chapter over here in the recent past. Could have been a week ago, a couple of weeks ago. And it feels like it's actually faded, and it feels like it is something you've worked very hard on, either manifesting, putting a lot of thought, action, prayers into, because it's sitting next to the foundations and achievements, showing me that this chapter's come through, your chariot is here. What you've prayed for, your blessing has arrived. So you know that the blessing has arrived. Yep, there it is. The judgment call has been made. Definitely, wow. Like the universe answered your call. So you did have the most beautiful calling over here, and a great judgment call. Wow, with the Wheel of Fortune. It was your time. Definitely your time. The universe is seeing it in your favor with your great messages coming through. So you could have had a great message saying you're going to get this job, you're going to do this, you're going to do that, you're getting a promotion. However it is, whatever your prosperity is, it came through, leading you to the foundations and achievements, giving you more opportunities and more responsibilities. So, you could be taking on more responsibilities at this time, especially if you have a job. But it does show the improvement towards your foundations and achievements, and showing that your foundations and achievements are finally getting to where you want them to be. And this, wow, no wonder you're so content. You're like, finally, I feel like, I'm not on a roundy over here. I'm kind of on a roller coaster ride over there for a while, Aries. Four of Coins. Now that's interesting because this is the Four of Coins upside down. So you're holding tight over here and really feel like you're in control of your money, of your life, of the situation at hand, feeling like there's also this blessing that came through, that it's allowing you to have this as well. So you're not going to give that up anytime soon, because it is where the prosperity begins. The prosperity began over here when you got this message, and you're holding tight to this prosperity as well, trying to get everything. And look at that, moving up the ladder. You even have a new message coming through. Wow, that's 2 in 1. Virgo. Could be a Virgo that's very upset. You feel that they might be kind of hiding out while you're over here achieving all these things. Doesn't have to be a Virgo. It could be anybody, but it does feel like they are kind of hiding out while you're over here doing all these things. They feel like they're kind of out of the picture in some ways, but it feels like they're kind of making themselves out of the picture. I kind of have this feeling for some of you that don't feel like they're fitting into your lifestyle at this time as you're moving up the ladder, as you're doing all these wonderful things. Your responsibilities, they may feel like you're kind of pushing back on them, but it actually feels more like they're kind of doing it to themselves. It's not really you, Aries, that's doing this. Now, if anything, you're trying to give them 2 of Cups and make them feel like you guys are connecting. You're trying to keep the connection alive, but it does feel like they're the ones holding back. This is where the discontent is, and I feel like this discontent is you're over here being content, they're being very discontent, and it feels like they're trying to weigh on your energy, trying to bring you into a discontentment as well, as they're not feeling as connected to you as they once were. And it could be, look, if you have a new job and you're gone all the time, of course you can't, be just, texting all day long. Something like that. Take it how it resonates. Everybody's story is different, but you have the discontent over here. Yeah, it's because you're going after your goals and your happiness, and you're trying to keep this promise to yourself because this is what you wanted. But they do have the fear that they might be losing the love between the 2 of you. They do feel like it is weighing on the love. They feel more separated from you than they're used to, as they're kind of watching you over here kind of be happy and move up the ladder and do the things that you need to do. Could be dealing with a Virgo or a Cancer or an Aquarius, Gemini. They might also see you happy with your coworkers or a new friend or somebody that you've also met, and they're kind of keeping themselves, but they're putting themselves in their own background. They need to step forward. So in the end of the month, it just feels like that's what they're doing. They're kind of putting themselves at this place. It does feel like, though, you see this, and it makes you sad. But as you have this sadness coming through, as you see what they're doing, you're still trying to keep yourself in pleasure mode, right? You're still trying to keep yourself happy and content, because you're still going to work and still do the things that you need for your dreams and goals. It is kind of a shame, though, that they are just kind of hiding out in the background over here, pushing themselves away from this situation. Yeah, because no matter what, you're going to continue to keep moving forward, doing what you need to do. And it doesn't feel like you're giving it a whole lot of thought about what they're doing. It's like, well, because you have other things to do. It's kind of like you are, but you're not. But you also see them kind of taking themselves out of the picture. There's not a whole lot right now, Aries, that you can really do about that situation. It's really kind of on them. It could be a low self-esteem, a depression, something of this nature. But they do feel like you're kind of getting away from them. But it's their own, like I said, kind of insecurities. Because I don't see anywhere in here where it says, oh, Aries is going to work. I'm all done with you. No, if anything, you're trying to get your hopes and promises together and trying to keep yourself where you're supposed to be. So, wow. So for this month, it just feels like they're going to be kind of hiding in the shadows. That's all. It could be a friend, it could be a lover, it could be anybody, right? This one says, let your friends help you in a love relationship. Maybe they can, you know, talk to this person. It could be your children hiding out in the shadows, seeing that, you know, mom or dad or whoever is working so much, and they might feel like they're being kind of ignored, right? Like they're not getting the attention they're used to having when you're around all the time. Now all of a sudden you're not around all the time, so they're kind of hiding out in the shadows. So it could be kind of affecting the children. But there's nothing really that you can hold, you know, besides just giving extra love and attention to the, you know, to them, whoever it might be. That's all you can really do. And then they're just going to kind of work themselves out of this. I see it working out. I don't see where it's going to, you know, get so bad to where, you know, it's going to end up a huge problem. Right now it just feels like it's just discontent. Okay. So, but like I said, you could have your friends help you in the situation, get advice, do things of this nature, have them support you through the situation. Okay. Otherwise, your money, it looks great. I don't see anything, you know, whatever this situation is that has the prosperity beginning looks great. I just, you know, this other person over here just feels like, I think it's attention. They just don't feel like they're getting the attention that they're used to. Okay. Until next time, my friends. Peace and love. Bye-bye.